Hey, this is Ralph, and I'm going to show you some heat molding techniques. I'm not going to go in and show the entire process of heating the, tinting the whole back window here. I'm just going to show you how we heat these fingers, because it's going to take some practice. And I'm hoping this video is going to show you how to start practicing on this. I like to let my heat gun warm up for a second. I choose to use these Wagner heat guns with 2 speeds, and I do have it on the highest speed. You could probably catch something on fire with this, it gets so hot. But I've got my window, where my fingers are showing, and I've got them all going vertical. I want to show you how to heat these things. See how they squiggle up when you heat them? And it's just a napkin, it's dry. I can literally just push them out. One thing I want to point out though is when I first started trying to learn this, one small bit of information that changed my entire world that a lot of people don't realize when they're learning this technique is that you can only heat these fingers in one direction. This film is stretched in a, I think it's a 3-to-1 or even a 2-to-1 ratio. I'm kind of speaking in general terms, which means this film has been stretched when it was made 3 times, and this way 1. So basically I've rolled the film out in a way to where when these fingers come up, I'm actually shrinking it back down to the original state. And I roll this off a 20-inch roll, and I roll this from left to right. So you can only heat off a roll, I guess, perpendicular to the way it's rolled off, if that makes any sense. If you roll it off and you roll this on left to right, you don't take like a 40-inch roll or a 60-inch roll this down. You'll have to do your fingers on the side, and that wouldn't work on this window because they'd be too big. Anyway, what I do is I take my napkin, because it's almost impossible to crease this film just by running over these fingers. You could crease the film with a hard card. So I want to make sure what I'm about to heat is vertical. I don't want it going to the side, or I don't want it going at an angle. And so I heat the tops of these things first. And I push them down, and then I come down a little bit more, and I just kind of keep working the fingers, a little at a time. I utilize as much unheated film as I possibly can just to lay down as smooth as possible. So if you do it right, it'll lay down very smooth. And I'll kind of speed up a little bit. Can you see that, Charles?
It's kind of, here we go.
A little awkward to get up into the part we can't see.
This is another thing you got to consider. You got this visor here in your way.
Yeah, but it's only in the way for the camera. I think I can work around it for what I'm doing pretty easy. Yeah, just heat a little at a time. It just kind of lays right down on the glass if you've got it set right. You've got your tint in the right direction. If you have your tint in the wrong direction, it'll actually start curling back on you, and it'll be a disaster. I may show that in another video. I don't want to waste some tint, so you'll know what you're looking at when you see it. If you ever see that, you know you got your film in the wrong direction.
Gee, Ralph, you sure do make this look easy.
Well, that's why you need to practice. Because I'm just heating little bits at a time. I'm not getting too carried away and trying to heat the finger all at once. I just heat little bits at a time, and I move it. Try to get it in the new area that hadn't been heated. I am using the dry shrink technique on this glass. I do have some dried soap behind it, which you might see a video of this exact same car in our series. I don't worry about these little fingers on the edge at the moment, because I'm going to go back and retrim this glass. I've only trimmed this glass approximately about a ½ an inch larger than I'm supposed to. Okay. And that's it. Now this glass is ready for installation once we do the final cut on it, which will be just right around the perimeter of it. So thank you for watching. and good luck with your heat shrinking.